All right, comic book fans, coming at you is eight comic books, all in one lot, all coming to you, all for one money. Now, since we've got so many bidders coming in from so many places, it's just not feasible to have you come in and inspect these one by one. Certainly those nearby can, but if you're out in Minnesota or Canada or Florida, it's just not feasible for you to fly in for the weekend to check these out. So I'm going to do the next best thing. It's what we like to be able to do. We've got the video, we've got the technology. So if you were here, you'd have an opportunity to look at this cover in depth, and you would see more than just the catalog photos that we've got. That's why we do our little wiggle jiggle. We let the light shine back and forth so you can see, for example, some of these little ticks in the spine. Let the light shine off the side and the cover. And we can look for any kind of imperfections, flaws, folds, creases, cuts, tears. We can zoom right in and really take it all in as we see all those nooks and crannies. And this is nice because it's a darker cover, so the light really kind of bends around and shines off of it and shows you everything you need to see. We'll also show you the back cover. I know some places, especially if the item is slabbed, you're never going to get a chance to see that back cover. And really, for most people, I don't think it's all that important, but we want to have full disclosure. We want to make sure that you know what you're bidding on. And in addition to that, so you can see little things like this little imperfection right there. I don't know what that is. And some other minor creasing and stuff along the line. Something that we don't really see anywhere is we're going to show you a little bit of the interiors. Now, we're not going to show you the whole thing for various reasons, including copyright issues, but I do want to show you especially the whiteness of the pages. So I might say that this is white, cream, off color, whatever it is that, or off white rather, whatever it is that I think it is, but why rely on my opinion? Let's just go with yours. It's going to be your book. You're the one who's going to buy it. You're going to enjoy it and put it in your collection. So you may as well be the one who determines what this is. So I'll just let you look right on at it. Show you the quality and condition of just a few pages here. So you have an opportunity to see exactly what you're getting. Now, if we open it up and it's all creased and crackled, well, then you know. If we open it up and it's nice, bright white pages, well, then you'll be able to see that too. So that's the first of these. This is The Adventures of Superman from number 533 from March of '96, and we're going to do that with all the other 7 as quick as we can. Now, I don't want to waste much of your time, so that's why we do these in 1080p is how we record them. Depending on the device that you're seeing it on, you may or may not be able to get that. See a little crease running right across there, easily pressed out, but fortunate. Show you right along the spine, and I'll try to point out any kind of issues. But that way, at that definition, you can go back, you can pause, you can rewind, you can zoom in and out, do whatever it is you need to do to take your time later and really dive into this, make sure it's the condition and quality that you want for your collection. See a little bit of bending right there, maybe a little bit right here, and this is a nice dark cover, so it really pops. All those little flaws and imperfections really come out, which is great. I love that. Show you quality and condition of the pages real quick. On Doom 2099, number 9. Moving right along to X-Men Adventures. This is number 2. And based off the cartoon version, TV cartoon version. Show you right along here. Not looking too shabby, except for, ooh, yes, it is indeed shabby. So you can see this damage. You're not seeing it all yet. See around? Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's get you a background here so you can definitely see it. Put some background behind here. I want you to be able to see and see that white coming right through. There is, in fact, tear here. That's not going to press out. That's unfortunate. Fortunately, however, there are 7 other comic books in here, and this still makes a fantastic reading copy or another one for to complete the collection until you can upgrade. I'll still show you the rest just in case it matters. But that's a pretty fatal flaw there on that front cover for such a new book. And by new, I mean, you know, it's not Action Comics number 4. It isn't Detective number 16. So there you go. Here's a what if. Hopefully you've been watching the series on Disney. I have not yet gotten a chance to see it, but I've heard it's fantastic. This is one of the versions. Is this volume 2? Nope, this is volume 1. Came kind of fast and furious in the 80s. They'd start and stop the What If series. The nice thing is you could do that pretty easy. A little bit of ticking here. Roll along there, which is what you'd expect from a newsstand copy. Moving right up and down here. Minor bending at that side, but that's about it. Show you the other part right here. Yeah, looking very, very good on the back. And then quality and condition of the pages. How are we doing right here? Here's a nice whitish page. You get a chance to look at condition there. Dr. Strange does his thing. And we move on to Spider-Man. Web of Carnage. This is Spider-Man number 67. Sometimes referred to as McFarlane Spider-Man. So by this point, I believe he would have been long gone from that book, yes? All right, so the artwork makes it hard to see. There might be a little bit of ticking right here and there. With the old wiggle jiggle, so you'll see it probably better than I will. A little bit of creasing down there. Not a bad cover. Over to the back. See more of the same. Pretty good. And then we go for quality and condition of the pages. Letus right there. And there you have it. Moving on to Superboy number 13. Superboy and Friends. Like a pretty good cover right there. Maybe a little bit of a crease right there. Very tip of the corner. Some stress, not quite a tick right there. Rest is looking good. Got who else here, you guys? King Shark. Almost looks like a scene out of Suicide Squad with these folks here. A Superboy added. Now we'll flip it over here. Real issues on the back. Stress. I see. Show you quality and condition of the pages here real quick. And not bad at all. Thor Annual, number 11. Speaking of not bad at all, here is the opposite of that. Well, at least we got them both in one lot. Torn cover lot, it looks like. So I'll do this again. Show you. Well, there's not really much that's gained by this. You can see. I don't want to exacerbate it. I don't want to make it worse. Yeah, you can see it. It's torn right across there. Be fixed. But is it worth it on a book like this? No, I think this is just a nice one to fill a gap in your annual collection or to fill some stories about Thor. This is a minor key too, which is a shame, but only minor. It's not a big key, I don't believe. As long as that's just how you get them. All right, you can see the ticking on the spine. A little bit of roll here at the cover. Back. And then finally we'll show you some of the journal here. Quality and condition. Those pages. Nevertheless, a fun book. I think somebody will enjoy having in their collection. And finally, we end up with 362 of the Incredible Hulk. Beaten Werewolf by Night. Seems kind of a lopsided fight right there, but hey, who knows? There, is this a Peter David one? Oh, it's a Gray Hulk era, so possible. Spine ticking right there. Not the best cover in the world, but too bad. Flip it over this way. I think we'll zoom out a little bit. Might make it easier to see everything all at once. Some condition issues. Cover. We move along here to quality and condition of the pages. Have it. Oh, I want to point that out. Okay, there is a little dog-eared page right there. Back like that, so it will self-press a little bit, but in there, you'll know about it. Ah, look, a couple of pages that all got eared. We'll do that so that they'll all sort of self-press just a little bit, and it is a Peter David then. All right, there you have it. That little. So there you have all 8 of these. Some real nice ones in there, and then some lesser books. But it's the nice thing about these lots is you're getting them all for one money, all one lot, all your way. All you got to do is hit that button right now to leave your pre-bid at this moment, as the items are live in the catalog at TheBigToyAuction.com. Or I recommend you do that and then come back for the live close. That way you can defend your bids. You enhance your chance of getting these into your collection. Don't wait. Do not hesitate. Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. Get registered right now. Either way, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.